back to my channel. This is Sports Talk with Chef, guys, and today we have a banger. These fixtures coming up, guys. This is a prediction video. Premier League week 13, guys, and what better way to start off the Premier League after international break? I mean, good riddance to the international break. We're not gonna get our next one till March, thank God. So, guys, starting off the weekend, guys, in my opinion, the biggest match of the season, number 1 versus number 2 in Manchester City versus Liverpool. My team, as you can see, Liverpool, guys. This game, I think is gonna be a cracker solely because Liverpool players are coming off of a good form. Szoboszlai, Núñez, Diaz, Jota, Cody Gakpo, Elliott, and company. And I mean, City is City. It's playing at Etihad. The last time we played at the Etihad Stadium, the last 2 times we lost the City. But I really feel confident in this particular game, as I said, solely because of the form of the players. And if we can bring that form into this game on the weekend, guys, I think it should make for a great game. Yes, we know that Klopp hates these type of early kickoffs, so to speak. I mean, it's the first game up, lunchtime kickoff, usually not good for Liverpool. I mean, playing right after the international break so early, but I back my team. I'm gonna back Liverpool, not because I want them to win, but just because of form, in my opinion. So my betting prediction, guys, is Liverpool to win, but I'm gonna go BTTS. Next up, guys, it's Burnley versus West Ham United, guys, and honestly, I think this is a straightforward fixture in my opinion, only because I see that West Ham is the massive favorite because Burnley can't even buy a win at the moment. They played 6 games in all competition. They lost all 6. It doesn't matter if they play home or away. I really do feel for them because they did great in the championship last season and know that they're in the Premier League as a league above, and it's like day and night, you know. And I really do hope they don't sack Vincent Kompany. I do like him as a coach. I mean, I think he needs more time, but you know, all these Premier League owners, they will just give you the axe just like that. They don't need a second invitation. But I'm gonna jump into my betting prediction, guys, and I'm gonna go with West Ham win. So, guys, the next game we have up, it's Luton Town versus Crystal Palace, and guys, this is a next straightforward game in my opinion, solely because Luton Town is dealing with a lot of injuries at the moment, and they're not really playing great. Yes, they did get that massive point against my team, Liverpool, but they're dealing with a lot of injuries. I know they're playing at home, but I feel like Crystal Palace is going to go there and get the job done. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they did lose at home 2-3 to Everton, but Elise is actually coming back off of injury. He did not start in that game, but he came on, and Eze is actually there as well. So, you know, when both Eze and Elise is on the pitch, Crystal Palace tends to do better. So let's hope that's the case in this particular game at the weekend. So my betting prediction, guys, I'm gonna go with a Crystal Palace to win. I'm not going BTTS in this game. However, if it happens, that's nothing, but I'm gonna go for a Crystal Palace win. Next up, guys, it is Newcastle United versus Chelsea. Guys, this is a next cracker. So the first game was, you know, the big game with Manchester City versus Liverpool, and this is the next game in my opinion, solely because Chelsea is actually finding their feet at the moment, and Newcastle is no longer on the up and up. They're on the down and going. So I feel for Newcastle because they're in the Champions League. I mean, they're not doing great, but they're not doing bad. Their last 2 games, they lost back-to-back without scoring. They lost to Dortmund and they lost to Bournemouth. Like, that was a shock result. I'm pretty sure no one predicted that game. However, let me touch Newcastle injuries. Newcastle injury list is so high at the moment. Like, I really do feel for them. As I said, let me name out all the players that I'm seeing right here on the injury list for Newcastle, like all their key players. So I'm not just listing players, you know, it's key players. And let me tell you, Harvey Barnes, Isak, Wilson, Dan Burn, Jacob Murphy, Matt Target, Almiron, Sean Longstaff, Bachman, and then, you know, Tonali with the old ban situation. So in this game, guys, Chelsea, as I said, is on the up and coming right now. Like, they played that massive game against Manchester City. It was a cracker, 4-4. Like, whoever predicted that, I know nobody did. That was a cracker of a game. I'm gonna give my betting prediction. I don't want to ramble too much, and I really don't want to go against Newcastle, but I have to. So my betting prediction, guys, is Chelsea to win. Yes, Chelsea to win. Guys, next up we have Nottingham Forest versus Brighton, and I mean, this game in my opinion can go either way. However, it's played at the City Ground, and Nottingham Forest has not lost in the Premier League at home since the season started. They drew a couple games, but they have not lost. Brighton, on the other hand, they are dealing with a couple injuries in Mitoma and Danny Welbeck, but I can see it going either way. But honestly, I'm not going to go against Nottingham Forest. They're at the City Ground, so I'm just going to jump straight into my betting prediction, guys, and I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest to win or draw. Next up, guys, we have Sheffield United versus Bournemouth, guys, and this is another fixture that can go either way. Like, either side can win this game, but Sheffield United is not really playing bad. In the last 2 games, they actually got 4 points. They defeated Wolves at home 2-1, and then they drew against Brighton. And I think this game, it will be good for them, seeing that they're playing at home. I know they're dealing with a couple injuries as well. Bournemouth, on the other hand, they had that massive win. I know a lot of people maybe did not actually predicted that game when they defeated Newcastle United 2-0 at home, but I feel like this game could end in a draw. I'm just gonna jump into my prediction, guys, and I feel like this game is gonna draw. So my betting prediction, guys, is draw. Okay, so the next game we have up is Brentford versus Arsenal, and guys, this game, this is a great game in my opinion. I feel like this is the type of game that Arsenal can get tripped up in. I know they're dealing with a lot of injuries. Like, each side that I touch on, like several sides that they have a couple injuries they're dealing with, and I mean, it sucks. Like, me personally, I don't care who I support or if I don't support the team. Like, I like when the team have a full squad with their key players playing, so you can go hammer and tongue like with your best 11. My best 11 versus your best 11. Like, I love those type of games where everybody's fit. I know that's not possible, but each time I touch a side, it's like they're dealing with a lot of injuries. So let's jump back into the fixture itself. Brentford versus Arsenal. Honestly, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna give my betting prediction, and I am gonna go BTTS, but I'm gonna go with a Brentford win. I know a lot of persons probably gonna be like, oh, really, Brentford to win? I'm going Brentford to win. So guys, the next game we have up on the Sunday kickoff, we have Tottenham Hotspurs versus Aston Villa, and this, again, as I said, this is another cracker in my opinion. Spurs at the moment, what did I say before? They're dealing with a couple injuries and couple disciplinary actions. So Romero is still serving that red card ban. Bissouma is on a ban as well because he got 5 yellow cards. Richarlison is out because of injury. Maddison is out because of injury. Van der Ven is out because of injury. Like, honestly, like, it's a lot of injuries and disciplinary actions. But back into the game again. I know that Aston Villa, they don't really particularly play well away from home. They are great at home. Like, they have not lost a game at home. But in this particular game, guys, I'm going to jump into my betting prediction, and I'm going to go with the Aston Villa win. Aston Villa win, guys. So guys, the next game we have up is Everton versus Manchester United. And guys, you know, as a Liverpool fan, as I said, as a Liverpool fan, we do not like Everton and we don't like United. However, I am an unbiased person. This is Sports Talk with Chef. I don't do bias. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I don't like Everton, I don't like United, and I'm not. This is not the channel for that. So let's talk about the fixture itself. Like, I feel bad for Everton, seeing that they got that 10-point deduction, and I'm hearing talks about it could be more points being deducted, and I don't really want to touch on it in this video. I'm gonna do a separate video about that, with all these point deduction and all the other clubs who needs to be held accountable, not just Everton, So let's jump back into the prediction, guys. It's funny, United have not draw a game since the Premier League started. It's either they win or they lose, and they're on good form at the moment. Even though they're barely winning 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, it's still 3 points. But you know what, this game, it has a draw written all over it, and Everton is actually not playing bad, bar that deduction, 10-point deduction. And I feel like they could take that frustration out on United. It could be one of two things: either they take it out on United or they get deflated. But I'm gonna go with number one and say they take it out on United. So I'm gonna go with the Everton to win or draw, and that is my betting prediction: Everton to win or draw. So guys, we have the last game of week 13, and it is the Monday night kickoff with Fulham and Wolves, guys. And this game can go either way, in my opinion, as well. It is a game where both team is capable of the win, so it is not really, it is easy to predict. I feel like this weekend games are actually close, in being that any side could be the other side, But I'm gonna jump into my prediction. Even though Fulham is at Craven Cottage, they're at home, I feel like Wolf is capable of beating them, because Paulinho won't be playing because he's serving that one game ban because he got 5 yellow cards. I'm gonna go with a Wolf win, guys. My betting prediction, guys, is Wolf to win or draw. So guys, that was my final prediction. That was my prediction list for Premier League week 13, guys. So do leave a like on the video. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment, guys. Turn your post notifications on so you get a notification when I do drop a video, guys. I'm gonna do a next video. Just leave a comment down below and tell me if you want me to do a Serie A prediction or a La Liga prediction or a Bundesliga, guys, and I will do that. But do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. This was Sports Talk with Chef.